Good morning, and finished work nice and early today. Got back and I got a few hours to myself, so I thought I'd try and do a bit of progress up in the cabin today. The painting has taken a bit of a backseat recently. I finished off the Lion Rampant Rescue, which was my last vid, and since then I've sort of had a bit of burnout, but I'm just dipping into the stash and done a few things. And first of all, some years ago now, I think it was Mick MGH sent me a few bits and pieces in the post, and so I've just been doing those. Can I lighten this up a little bit? Let's have a look. It was nice and light just a moment ago. So it's all for my bolt action, and it's one of those little jobs that I knew I had to do sooner or later. Once you get going on it, it's been quite pleasant. Comes with a signpost. Now, who can tell me what that transfers from? I had a look in my spares box. Something suitable. It's a long time ago, so that's the only clue I'll give you. And also with that little set came just a little signpost. So that was those done. In one of my boxes I found I ordered a few bits and pieces from Charlie Foxtrot, and they were some piles of rubble. See? And what these do, I bought these. So my Sarissa type buildings, there, that will fit. And we just give soften down the hard edges and look the part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces. I think it was about £12.50. As you can see, quite nicely detailed. So that's those. And then I look around once more, and I found this, and it's 1/48 scale polycarpov, and it's for my Spanish Civil War project. So I made it very vivid dark blue, but I'm going to do a light blue over the top of that, and very easy, nice, very easy kit to make. No pilot, which is a shame. I had a look in the spares box and couldn't find anything suitable, so unfortunately this will be a pilotless aeroplane. The wheel bays at the bottom, they didn't have the closed variety, so it was very vivid, green stuffed, smoothed all over. Then what I want to do, I'll drill a hole up and put it on the stand. So that's been quite interesting. Bit of nice light relief. In the post, I've bought myself the terrain pack on Memoir 44. I've had a few solo games of Memoir 44 in it, and it's quite a nice game to play solo. That just gives more variety. Castles, waterways, supply depots and things like that. And also I went out and bought the Eastern Front expansion, and yes, I played the Stalingrad one yesterday, which was quite good fun. But as said before, solo wargaming, it's fine to a point, but when it comes to things like melee and working things down, not so much this, but figure gaming, I just lose all interest. It's okay if there's 2 or 3 of you working things out, but as soon as a bit of hard work comes along, I tend to down tools, take a few photographs, and that's it. But these are very good, and they're not overly expensive at the moment either. I think they've reissued them, so I'm looking out for the Pacific Theatre box next. So that's that. I've just Done the base coats for a couple of Napoleonic horses, or horses from the Napoleonic era. I looked through my Westphalians the other day, and if I organise it all to black powder, I'm missing some brigade commanders, so I've got a few figures on the go, and that'll be once everything's done here. I'll start those and hopefully finish them by the end of next week. I've got a few more bits from the Perrys coming over just to finish those command stands off. That's it. All up to date. Now, Tony Aguilar, one of my subscribers for some time, nice guy Tony, he asked me if I could do a more in-depth, have a more in-depth look at my 20mm Stalingrad buildings, which I scratched possibly 10 years ago. So what I'll do now, I'll turn this off and see if I can get the two videos and put them together. Okay, so we'll see if that happens. If it happens, you'll see it. If it doesn't happen, you won't see it. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, so I'll try and do this on shaky cam, so hopefully it won't look too bad. But these are the Russian front buildings I built possibly 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, and this is to supplement my rapid fire Russian front collection, which I was collecting then. I had in mind a large industrial complex, and so with that thought I set about building these factory type complexes with balsa and a few bits and pieces from the spare parts boxes I have had. The first building I made up was this one here, and it was a test piece. I've done quite a lot of rubble here, inside and out. Let's go around here. It's got movable floors and stuff like that, which I don't really need with hindsight, but as you can see it's fairly rubble strewn and quite labour intensive, that one, but you learn along the way. The second one was this one, and which is a bit higher. As you can see, I added some resin shell holes, and thoroughly enjoy myself with that one. It's heavy, but then obviously my enthusiasm started building up then. I think third was this factory complex here, which features a weapons area there. By this time I was starting to run a bit short on little details, but the boxes were running dry. I made this train station complex here of 3 buildings, which has an interlocking piece there, so you can walk across, and then I started making compartments. So these are 3 separate rooms. You get through there, that will be 2, another 2 there. They're great fun once they're on the table. Gives you all sorts of different problems. There you can see the size of them. I should really get back into my Russian front project. Yes. T-34's over there rolling into the town. Yeah, it's just a bit hard work, and as you can probably tell, the last few I was doing, there's colour variations I just wanted to push through, but overall I'm quite happy with the effect, and this is on a 6x6 table. Okay, that's it. Tony, hope you like them.